welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new here. My name is Muphidaht and I'd like it if you click down below to subscribe to my channel. So today I'm going to be filming a full-faced, beginner-friendly, using all affordable and drugstore products, and this is going to be a long-lasting makeup routine that is going to be super light. I don't want anybody in the comments telling me that my light is heavy. This is light for me. Also, it's gonna be very oily, combination skin friendly for the summer, for the heat. As you know, I live in Africa, Ghana, Accra, and most of the time I'm in the north as well, which is so hot, and this is what I would usually go for. But you know, on the affordable side, these are the products I will use, and this makeup, trust me, it lasts as long as you want. It lasts. It doesn't come off melting off your face or anything like that. So yeah, if you want to see how this video goes down, carry on watching and let's just get right into it. Go in with the Rimmel London Stay Matte Primer. I already moisturized my skin. I've done my skincare. Most importantly, I put on sun block. Everything is well absorbed into my skin. I use the Super Goop Matte Screen Sunscreen, which is SPF 40, and that's what I use most of the time because, you know, I have sensitive skin and I really like mineral-based sunscreens. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply this onto the areas that, you know, get usually very oily. So you want to let this primer sit on your face. It's gonna, you know, absorb the extra oils and keep your face matte. I'm gonna go in with the Airspun loose setting powder, and I'm gonna go ahead with a damp beauty blender, and I'm just going to, you know, apply some of the powder onto my brow area just to, you know, set that point, cause I have oily skin. My brows tend to get oily, so I like to, you know, prevent that from, you know, breaking apart during the day. I'm gonna go in with the Evita Joseph Expert brow liner in the shade Rich Espresso. This brow liner dries down matte, it's waterproof, and it's very long lasting, and it's also quite easy for me to purchase here. So I actually do like to use this a lot. So I'm just going to follow the shape of my brows. You guys know that I got my brows micro bladed, so I'm just following that shape. Just want to fill this part, just, you know, go through the areas where are sparse for your brows. And when it comes to the beginning part of your brows, you just want to draw like straight, like short strokes, short hair like short, I can't even talk, short hair like strokes on there, just to mimic your brow hairs. I like my brows thick, so I like to fill them in so well. So this is pretty much it for the brows. I'm gonna run through with a spoolie. This is what a spoolie brush looks like. So I'm just going to run through it to just, you know, blend the brow products with my eyebrows. And I'm just gonna hold the brush a little tighter at the beginning of my brows and just, you know, blend the beginning just so it doesn't look so harsh. I'm just going to blend. As you can see, this side is just a little sparse, so I'm just going to fill that in some more. And I think that's about it for the brows. That's all I'm going. You can see this side, I had a pimple here, that's why there's like a spot there. So I'm done for my brows. I'm gonna go ahead and sculpt them out. Oops. I'm gonna go in with my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer. I'm just gonna grab a flat brush and, you know, just sculpt my brows out. I'm just gonna, you know, run some concealer just below my brows. Now that's about it for this side as well. I'm gonna go ahead and use like a brush to blend it out. Now this brush is from Real Techniques. This is called the Deluxe Crease Brush. So I'm just going to use that to blend out the bottom parts of my brows, just because this concealer dries down very quickly, very quickly, so I don't want it to be difficult to blend out. Now that's about it for the brows. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to foundation. I'm gonna use the Maybelline Fits Me Matte Poreless foundation. This is my go-to foundation, and this is good for normal to oily skin. I'm in the shade 340 Cappuccino. So I'm gonna go ahead and, you know, apply that onto my face. I'm gonna blend out my foundation with the buffing brush from Real Techniques. Now that I have covered my skin, I'm gonna go back with a little more foundation, but I'm gonna sculpt the top part of my brows out with the foundation. So that's about it for the top of the brows. I'm gonna go ahead and blend it out with the buffing brush from Real Techniques. You want to be careful when you're buffing this out so that you don't mess up the shape of the brows that you created. So I'm gonna go ahead and contour my face. I'm gonna do cream contouring before I go in with the bronze, just because it's the summertime and I want to look like a bronze goddess. I want to look sculpted. I want to look good. Yeah, so I'm gonna go in with my black Opal stick foundation. This is my baby girl. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to do the regular contouring that I always do, because we want to be light-handed with it. So I'm gonna put that onto my cheekbones, and that is literally where I'm going to put my contour products. I'm gonna show you guys why I do that. I'm gonna go in with the brush to blend out my contour, and I'm gonna go in with the Real Techniques Face Aspect brush. This brush looks like this, and I'm gonna use that to blend out my contour. So just watch how I blend it out. Upwards like so, and I'm just gonna use the remainder of the contour products just to contour my forehead. If you have like a bigger forehead than me, be free to go onto your forehead to apply contour product, but this is as much as I'm going to do. And I'm gonna bring the same product down my jawline. I just don't want to go in with a lot of products. So this is pretty much it for the contouring. On a regular day, like I said, I would just go in with extra product all over my face, but I'm skipping that today. I'm also going to go in with bronzer later, so yeah. I'm gonna go in with my concealer. I'm going in with a Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer in the shade Caramel. So I'm gonna apply that under my eyes. my mustache area, my chin, and my forehead, and the bridge of my nose as well. Also, I'm gonna just apply some onto my eyelids. So my camera died. I am buffing out my concealer with the Real Techniques contour brush. We need to work very fast because this concealer dries down very fast. As you guys can see, everything is well blended out. Now I'm gonna go in with a damp beauty blender and I'm gonna go all over my face just to, you know, blend everything out. Also on top of my eyes. So this is pretty much all the cream products I'm going to be applying onto my skin. Everything is super well blended out for the most part. Now I'm gonna go ahead and set my face. This is where I like to use powder, just because I didn't do the powder before foundation technique. I do that on days when I want like a fuller coverage. So I'm gonna go in with my Airspun setting powder. I'm just gonna use that to, you know, set my under eyes. Wherever I applied concealer, I'm gonna put the excess powder at the back of my hand and then just, you know, push it into the areas where I need to set. I'm gonna go ahead and set my eyelids. Gonna go ahead and set my forehead as well, and my chin area around my mouth. Now here's another technique. I'm gonna go ahead and set my eyebrows as well. I'm also gonna go ahead and use the butt of the beauty blender and just go over the rest of my face that I haven't, you know, set, just to push the powder in there. And then that's about it. Now what I'm going to do now is to go in with my Maybelline Fit Me powder in the shade Coconut 355. This is what I'm gonna use. Yeah, so I'm gonna go in with my Real Techniques powder brush. This is a big ass brush. I'm just gonna go in and like just, you know, set my face, like the rest of my face, to give me some more coverage and just to make everything appear really uniform. Now I'm gonna go in with my Glow Revolution Glow Splendor bronzer in the shade Dark. This bronzer is very, very pigmented, so you want to be very, very light-handed. This is what the package looks like. It's very pigmented, so you want to be really, really careful. So I'm gonna go in with my Real Techniques blush brush. I like to apply bronzer with this stuff. Now this stuff is very pigmented, so you want to, you know, put it in the pan, tap off any excess, and look at the pigment. It's very pigmented, right? It can get very muddy very quickly. I'm just going to like just push it on my forehead like so. It's an amazing bronzer, only that it's very pigmented, so you need to be very, very careful. So you go in with a little and build up when you feel like you need more product. For my nose, I'm gonna go in with a brush from AOA Studios just to bronze my nose. As you guys saw, I didn't apply any cream contour on there, so I'm gonna be really light-handed. Just go from my brows in here and just drag it downwards like so. I'm gonna go back in with the powder, the Airspun setting powder, and I'm gonna, you know, set the sides of my nose. Also, I'm gonna lightly bake under my eyes and my smile lines, and I'm gonna do some reverse contouring just a little bit. So that's pretty much it for the Airspun setting powder. I'm no longer gonna use that. So for my eyelids, I'm gonna teach you guys like a really simple go-to look. I'm gonna go in with the same bronzer that I used from Revolution, and what I'm gonna do is to go in very lightly into my crease and just, you know, blend out the bronzer there. And I'm just gonna drag it out like so, very lightly. You wanna bring it out like so. And what I'm gonna do now is to go in with the same bronzer, but this time I'm not gonna pat off the excess. I'm just going to pat that onto my eyelid, like all over my eyelid, so that it appears like blown out, like I used two colors but I literally used just one. So I'm gonna go in with my Maybelline Hyper Precise All Day Felt Tip Liner, and I'm gonna apply some eyeliner onto my lash line. I like to do this, feel free to skip this step, just because I like to give my eyelashes a place to land. Also, you can do this makeup without eyelashes, that's entirely up to you. I'm not going to create a wing, I'm just trying to give my eyelashes a place to land. Hey guys, so my camera died on me whilst doing my eyelashes, but I think I pretty much covered what was most important. So what I'm gonna do now is to tightline my eyes. I'm gonna tightline my eyes with a brown eyeliner. Also, I'm gonna go in with the same bronzer just to smoke out my lower lash line as well. I'm gonna go ahead and, you know, just blend the powder that I applied here into my skin. I'm using the Real Techniques setting brush. I'm gonna go in with my blush. This is my new favorite blush. This is from Juvia's Place, fairly affordable, and it's in the shade Bella, this coral color right here. I really love the packaging. It's really pretty. Now I'm gonna go ahead and set my face. I'm gonna show you guys what I do. I go in with 2 setting sprays essentially. I'm gonna go in with one to depowder my face, make everything look skin-like, and yeah. We are going to apply highlighter. I'm gonna go in with the Revolution blush palette. It has like a lot of nice highlighters. I'm gonna go in with these 2 right here. What I'm gonna do is to mix them up and apply them into my inner corners. Also gonna apply some onto my brow bone and the bridge of my nose, the tip of my nose as well, and my Cupid's bow. Just for the purposes of filming, I'm gonna apply highlighter onto my cheekbones, but on a regular day I would not apply highlighter onto my cheekbones, especially if it's a really hot day, because my face gets glowy very fast. For my lips, I'm gonna go ahead and line it with a dark brown lip liner. This is almost finished. I need to get a new one. I'm gonna go in with the NYX soft lip cream in the shade Berlin. I'm gonna apply the NYX lip cream here, and I'm essentially just going to blend it out on my lip. It looks very natural, very pretty, but this is it. Like, it looks really nice, and I like to go on with the butter gloss and just go all over my lip. So guys, for the final setting spray, I'm gonna use the NYX matte finish setting spray. I want to shake it up a bit and, you know, like just spritz it all over your face. It's gonna keep your face matte and stay put all day. Okay guys, we've come to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Hit the thumbs up button down below if you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Everything I use will be listed down below in the description box. Everything I used here is affordable, and definitely make sure your makeup lasts longer. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you learned something. Thank you again. Bye guys.